Hello and welcome or welcome back to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff. Now, whether you're watching me over on Rumble or YouTube, I appreciate you. And if you appreciate my videos, if you're on YouTube, give it a like. If you're on Rumble, give it a rumble. I have a haul video for you today. Now, this is not my typical haul video. I have done Lego haul videos just like this one where I buy pieces from a secondhand Lego store. But usually I have a whole bunch of sets up here and I'll tell you, hey, this is for the city, this is for this project, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to do the same thing today. I'm going to tell you what these are for, but I got this from Bricks and Minifigures of Ogden. And the thing is, you go in there, and first of all, they got friendly staff. The owner's pretty cool. His name is Braden, and I know him on a personal level. And here we've got a $90 bag. And this is available to anybody. You walk in, and if whatever fits in here, 90 bucks, you take it home. Now, I like it a lot. In fact, I'm going to say that it's better than Bricklink, even though I'm a Bricklink seller. And I'm going to tell you why I like it. First of all, they have 7 bulk tables that you can go through. And that allows me to go and, oh, I need this for this project. I need this for this project, this for this project. And you know, I was thinking about doing this project in the future. He's got 10 of these pieces to get started. Let me go ahead and get them, put them in the bag. And that's why I like it, okay? So you get a variety of pieces for whatever reason that you need them. Another reason I like it is I cannot tell you how many times I've purchased from Bricklink. And I'll buy a used piece because that's all they've got. And, you know, they got a couple of them and I need exactly what they've got. So I order it. It comes in and it looks like a kid or a dog chewed it up. Or it looks like they took a nice piece like this that should be shiny and they scraped it across the sidewalk. And then when you contact the seller, they're snarky and they say, well, you bought used. Yeah, I bought used. I didn't buy garbage. And they'll stick to their guns, of course, and then it leads to other things like leaving negatives and getting a negative back. It leads to things like PayPal disputes and all that. Well, see, at Bricks and Minifigures, you don't have that problem. You go in there, first of all, they have a great process. They kind of filter through the pieces and the bad ones they throw out. Very occasionally do I find something that's damaged or broken, and this doesn't usually happen that often. So, and not only that, because I'm standing right there, if I look at the piece and I go, I just throw it back in the bin or I give it to the owner and say, throw that away. And we're done. I don't get anything I don't want. And the other thing is shipping. I hate shipping on Bricklink because I ship all the time. I mean, I just took 5 packages to the post office today. And I know that I spend about $5, $6 on average for each, you know, package or shipment, bubble mailer. And the problem is there are so many Bricklink sellers that start off at $8 or $9 for their shipping. And they charge way too much. So they get you because they say, oh, we have this piece for only 2 cents. Oh, but you're going to pay $4 more for shipping than you should have, and that's where they're making their money. Bricks and Minifigures doesn't do that. There is no shipping. And not only that, the problem with Bricklink sellers is that you get something like this and you think, oh man, this is exactly what I need for my project. Oh, but I need these too. Oh, they don't have them. Oh, so I got to pay $8 shipping, $9 shipping in another store. So I have to pay shipping multiple times. At Bricks and Minifigures, you can get as many bags as you want. If it fits in your car, it goes home and you don't pay shipping. And that's the other thing. You get it today, not tomorrow. Well, I want to also give a shout out to Braden, the owner. He did make a small donation to the city. He knows what I'm doing. Braden and I know each other through the lug. And he knows the project I'm working on. He knew that I need a couple more pieces than I had the money for this time. And he slid a few in there and said, hey, take them home, give them a good home, and it's good. And I promised them I would, and they're here, and I'm going to give them a good home. In fact, how good of a home we're going to give them, I'm going to talk about it right now. I'm going to go through all these pieces and tell you what I got, why I got them, and all that. So if you guys would, remember, these videos are Enzo approved. When it comes to this side of the table, these are all plates. Now, a bunch of them, I will admit, right out the gate, I only got them because they had them. However, that's not always true. When it comes to these light bluish gray, these are all for the city. As you know, my underground parking garage uses a lot of light gray, bluish gray. And these specifically, these 4x4s, these are for Mills plating. Which, along with this green 4x4s, these 4x4s, the tans, the blues, and the browns, those are all for Mills plating. So those were not just because. Now, a lot of these were just because, like the reddish, the dark red, I don't have a need for them at the moment, but I will have a need for them in the future. So that's the reason that I got them. And the black here, if you guys know, I haven't mentioned the Grand Loin Hotel in a long time. However, I will say that I am continuing to work on it, and this is for the roof. And the roof is going to be large. I mean, the building's large, so it's 4x2 base plate, so that's 20 by 40 inches. So it's a pretty big set. So anyway, I got those for that. Now let's go over to the parts, and I'll tell you what I got over here. So for those of you in the back, a little louder for you. No, I'm just kidding. In the back here, I do have, or I guess that'd be the front for you, I do have a bunch of Technic bricks. Now, the 1x4s, they are typically for the Mills plating, which you know I've got a lot of that going on. Now, the light bluish gray, dark bluish gray, and the blue ones, the brown ones, and tans, those are for the actual Mills plating. The other colors, especially the white and the yellow and the black, that is like how I do my Mills plating for the lug events. And nobody else does it in the lug, so that's why if they see these colors, they know, oh, that's Jeff's. And no one touches it, I get to take it home. And I've been doing this for 3 years with the lug, and never once have I lost a plate. So it's a great system by just marking it by different colors. And so this is what I do, like my straights, my T's. Anyways, it also indicates what kind of plate it is. Whether there's a straight T, curve, whatever, or a four-way. So anyway, that's what those are for. These smaller ones, the 1x2s with 2 holes or 1 hole, doesn't matter, and the 1x1s with just 1 hole, of course. I got a bunch of these, and that's because I ordered a bunch of LED lights, and I'm going to put LED lights throughout my whole entire city, and I've measured it. It should work to put the wires, because the connectors are really small, through here and run it through the streets and sidewalks and other places, because I don't like seeing the wires exposed. And I'm going to try to minimize that by having a bunch of these bricks and feeding the wires through them. So that's why I got those. Now, when it comes to the seating here, the minifigure seats, I got a bunch of different colors here. Got red, yellow, dark green, reddish brown, light bluish gray, white, blue, black, and dark bluish gray. The reason I got those, because in a project, you never have enough of those. I don't care if you're building a movie theater, anything, almost everything has a seat. Whether it's a vehicle, whether it's a building, it almost always has a seat. So you can never have too many. Now, when it comes to these slopes, my goodness, boy, did I get selection of slopes. The slopes are so that I can expand the cliff wall out on the beach. And also, I got a couple of these for the parking garage. He had a couple of those, so I picked those up. I got some containers, some arches. These are also for Mills plating right here. These 1x6x2 arches. And this is for the gutters on my roads. And so I got those. And then I got some pieces here for a future use. This is one of those things I was talking about. I've always wanted to ballast my curves, and I like to buy the non-Legos because I have a bigger radius, I got bigger trains, and I had the instructions from, I think it was Penlug, on how to do it, and it requires a bunch of these jumper plates. So I picked those up, and I'm starting to collect those for that reason. These plates were just because, windows and tiles. The windows were just because, but these tiles are for the waves, so are these right here. I've got these for the Grand Loin Hotel, so I can expand it. And these right here, these are for Mills plating. And I got a lot of that going on. All right, so let's also talk about another thing that I got at Bricks and Minifigures. One of the other things I love about Bricks and Minifigures is that people come in and they say, well, you know, I don't want this set anymore, and they buy it. They verify it, make sure everything's there, and then they resell it. And this right here is one of my white whale sets. No, I'm not talking about Shamu, the girl from your high school. And if those who don't know, if you grew up in my time period, every high school in North America had a Shamu that was a girl. Anyway, that's not my point. My point is, this is one of my white whale sets. I've always wanted it, have not been able to get it. It was there, I bought it, and this is going directly in the city. In fact, I'm working a lot on the beach right now, so this will be used very shortly. And that goes very well with the next project on my live streams. My next thing on the live streams is going to be the Bricklink Designer Set, the Bricklink Designer Series 3, and this right here is set number 910040. Now this one here, it has a total of 2,000 418 pieces, and it has 4 minifigures. This here is the old fishing store. This is set number 21310, and it has 2,033 pieces and 4 minifigures. So the two of these combined will go great in my city, and I'm right at the point where I'm going to use them both, so be on the lookout for that. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, hit the like button, give it a rumble over on Rumble, and also if you would, subscribe. If you feel like I've earned your subscription, leave me a comment below. Let me know if you have this set. This set's been out for a long time. In fact, I missed it about 7 years ago, so it's been out for quite a few years. Let me know if you have this set, if you like this set, if you want this set, that kind of thing. And also let me know about this set. Like I said, we'll be building it in live streams. And also, you can turn on all notifications. That way you'll know when I put out a video. The other thing, too, that you can do, there's a couple, actually. You can make a donation directly to the channel. There's a PayPal link in the description. Or you can go to my Bricklink store. We have a little under 700,000 pieces, and we ship within 1 business day in most cases. Links in the description. The other thing you do is if you need dividers for your Akro-Mils drawers, we have the small ones. We've manufactured them using a 3D printer, and we do have them in assorted colors like black and white. We also have some orange and some green, and we'll have more colors and more sizes available later, but for right now, it's what we have. Links in the description. If you need some, go buy them. We sell them packs of 32. And we're a little bit under everybody else, so, or we were at the time of the listing. I'm not sure now. If you don't have the monetary means or the financial means, it's totally okay. I understand. There are 2 other ways to help, and that is just watch another video after this one, because time is money. If you do that, the algorithm recognizes that time is money, and they will push out the video to more people if more people watch it consecutively. So please watch another video right after this one if you have the time, and either one. You want to share a link to this video or any of my other videos on other social media platforms, I would appreciate it. It helps the channel out, and I could use the help a lot because I don't have the time, don't have the money for a marketing department. So if you do that for me, I'd appreciate it. All right, guys, be good to each other, stay safe out there, and I'll be catching you on my next video.